Field Test, the name that means topmost quality. In ice cream, milk, and other dairy products, presents Burr Tillstrom, creator of Kukla, Ollie, and all the Kuklapolitan players, with Fran Allison in Kukla, Fran and Ollie.
South side, I don't want that. Ollie, here's the north side.
I'll take this one, you take that column.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Hup!
Oh, here's one.
There. Oh. Yeah. Doesn't look very good, though. Does it have a wood-burning fireplace?
No, doesn't say so. You call that number later, maybe. Here's a garage apartment.
Ooh. Mm-hmm. It's not a very good neighborhood, Coop.
No, it isn't. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, here's an interesting one.
What?
Right here.
Oh.
Can you drive a car?
That's help wanted, no. Wrong page now. I get mixed up. I just get one column. Oh, here's near north side. That's where we want.
Yeah. Maybe we ought to get Franny to help us.
Be nice.
I wonder where she is. Hey, look.
What?
Look over there. Look who's walking around the studio. Say, ain't she sweet? See her coming down the street. Now I ask you very confidentially, ain't she sweet? Ain't she nice? Look her over once or twice. Now I ask you very confidentially, ain't she nice? Just cast an eye in her direction. Oh me, oh my, ain't that perfection? I repeat, don't you think that's kinda neat? And I ask you very confidentially, ain't she sweet?
Hi.
Well, hello, Cutie. Oh. Hello, you lovely Cutie. You look so very sweet today. In fact, you take my breath away. Well, hello, Cutie. You devastating beauty. Now strictly on the Cutie, you're my extra special Cutie, 'cause you bring out the dragon in me. Oh, ain't she sweet? Bring out the dragon in me. Ma.
Well, thank you very much. That was Beautiful, beautiful welcome.
I thought so, too.
What are you doing?
We were reading the want ad.
Oh?
Well, not the classified section.
For what?
For me.
What do you want?
I want to... Well, Franny, I'm looking for an apartment.
Yeah,
You
looking for an
are?
apartment.
Yeah.
You don't like the old one?
Downstairs, you mean? Oh, I think it's very nice, but I don't know. It's small. Since I don't know, since all the mails come in and since...
Since he's a big star now.
No,
I
it
don't
isn't
think
that.
it's that, no.
Oh.
Well, I guess it is kind of small.
Well, I don't
You have
have a chance to entertain. I have so many books and phonograph records and everything now, and I want a place to put them, and well, I don't know. I just don't have a place to entertain people, and
He wants a little more privacy when he entertains people sometimes and has the client in or something. He doesn't want us to be next door listening. That's the whole thing. He
Well,
wants a little more privacy.
Well, Ollie, that's understandable.
No, but it's sort of
Have
silly
you
when you got
any-
a cozy little nest downstairs.
Oh, I know, but then
cozy little nest.
anything special in mind?
Well, I'd like something on the near north side. I thought maybe I don't want a big place, Franny. I just want a little cozy.
Some beautiful apartments out south, but it's pretty far out, I guess.
Well, I thought it would be nice to have it on the.
He wants to live on the Gold Coast.
Well, that's nice.
I do not.
Yes, you do. You want to be elegant.
No, I just want a little cozy bitty place. I mean,
Well, you got a cozy little place.
I want something
Well,
a little larger with maybe a studio in it where we could do little shows on the side. And
Little studio apartments are
wouldn't
wonderful.
it be fun? And a wood-burning fireplace. We don't have a fireplace. I don't have one in my room anyway.
Oh, that is a wonderful thing. I love fireplaces.
But I just want maybe one room and a little kitchen place, that's all.
Oh, that'd be nice, Kukla. It would be
Well,
fun.
I know a real estate agency I could call.
Well, here.
Done some things for me.
While I get the telephone, you look through this, see if any...
You have the want ads, huh? Here. Oh, did you see this?
Huh.
Didn't Kukla say yesterday that they knew about us in England?
Oh, yes, Mr. Sadler's and Mr. Wells know all about us.
Well, that's a peculiar thing here. Did you read this?
No, I was just reading the want ad.
It says that Bonnie Prince Charlie, you know, just had a birthday.
Oh, yeah.
He can say 3 words. I was just thinking, Ollie and Fran wouldn't be so hard. Kukla, do you suppose he says that?
Well, he might be able to.
It's a wonderful thing.
Let's put in a long-distance call to England.
Oh, no, no, I just wondered about it. Some nice places here. I don't know, it looks a little large.
telephone got caught.
Looks a little expensive.
Here, Fran.
Oh, thank you.
You want a pencil or anything?
Well, yes, get a pencil and paper.
Yeah.
Or something.
I'm going to leave you two. Why don't you two figure it out?
Okay. Will you help me, Franny?
Certainly. Hello. Hello. May I speak with Mrs. Brown? Hello, Mrs. Brown. This is Fran. Oh, I'm fine, thank you. And you? Good.
Oh, I'm doing well, too.
Well, she doesn't know you yet.
Oh.
Here. I called to ask you if you have any listings on the near north side.
Just a little place.
Just a little place.
Cozy place.
No, just a little place.
Bachelor apartment.
Well, that's a little too large. Yes. A bachelor apartment. Young man, serious-minded. Sober and industrious, yes. Well, about the cost?
Reasonable.
Reasonable. That almost lets us out right there. Yes. Well, yes, I'll get pencil, honey.
I'll hold it.
All right, thank you. Yes, that's the first one, all right. Uh-huh. All right. Yes, I have that. Yes, I'll get that. I didn't get the name that last.
I heard it.
Oh.
Mrs. Brown speaks very
All
strong.
right. All right. Well, thank you very much. Goodbye. I hope we will, too. All right. Thank you. Nice woman.
We got something?
Well, yes. Now we have 3. Now these are the addresses here.
The Pentagon building?
Well, I thought we could just look at it anyway.
Well, Fran,
Be a little far from work.
Yeah.
Would, but
what's that one down?
well, this over
I didn't
here.
know Buckingham Palace was for rent.
Oh, they've had it up several times.
Oh.
Or Fountain, I think maybe this might be. Yes. And then this here. You think you'd be happy in the Potter Palmer place?
Well, it has lots of turrets on it.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little. I don't think so. Not unless we went in armor.
Well, I have a couple of other places here. That you want to hold the list?
All right. Why don't we just go on and just go around and make the rounds? And
Well, I'll keep
call
this.
on
I'll keep this too because I see a couple places here we might be able to use.
All right.
I want to get my coat, Kukla, and you dress up too. It's really kind of cold today.
I'm going to put my hat on.
Yes, do
Should I put
that.
my stocking cap on?
Well, I believe I would.
All right. I'm ready, Fran. Francie?
I'm just about.
I'm all set.
All right, now that first place, you gonna hold this list or shall I?
You better take it, cousin.
All right. Now the first place is just down the street a little bit. Shall we walk
All
down?
right, let's walk down.
All right. Told you it was kind of cold out, didn't I?
It's kind of nippy.
Oh, well, it makes a person feel good, I think.
Yeah, I like
Believe
this
we're-
neighborhood.
Do you like this?
Well, it's kind of a big house. Huh?
Well, it won't be. Well, it's a little large, but
I have old-fashioned. Looks Egyptian from the front,
well, it does a little bit.
but from the back it looks kind of like a barn.
Well, little.
Well, shall we ring the buzzer?
We may find Celeste Holm and Loretta Young in there. We don't know.
All right.
Shall we go in?
Yes?
How do you do?
How do you do? Pardon me, I was just taking a shower.
Oh, well,
No, that's all right, I'm all finished. Won't you step in?
yes, thank you.
Oh, I beg your pardon. Are you selling something?
No, allow me to introduce ourselves. I'm Miss Allison.
How do you do, Miss Allison?
And
Is this your son?
This is,
Oh, he's a nice-looking young man.
I'm not her son.
he's my very dear friend. This is Mr. Kukla.
Oh. How do you do, Mr. Allison? Certainly happy to know you.
No, Mr.
What-
Kukla.
What?
Mr. Kukla.
Oh, that's nice.
And Mr.
Mr. Kukla. Oh, yes, indeed.
We understand that you have an apartment for rent, which Mr. Kukla might be interested in.
Oh, yes. Won't you step? Come right in. Make yourselves at home.
Oh, thank you.
I'll go and change to something more presentable.
All right. How do you like this?
It's that horsehair sofa.
Yes.
What's that all over there? What's all those
What?
tanks?
I don't know.
Oh, I see you are admiring my guppy collection.
Oh,
Well,
I
I'm certainly glad to find an animal lover amongst the many people that come here to the door. Most people don't appreciate hobbies like this, but oh, my, I have a great... Now, do you see... Look right there. There, do you see that one swimming right there?
Which one?
No, that one right... There, the one that's looking out now at us.
Which one? There are about 100 looking at.
No. The one there... See, that one right there with the... there, he has a blue eye and a brown eye.
I can't see that close.
Me either.
Well, it's that one right there. He's waving his fin at us. Well,
Oh, that one.
yes, that was my first guppy. I started with him. He's a fine specimen. Now, if you'll notice, I have some other very fine...
Mr. Fletcher, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but we have a very little bit of time, and we're so anxious to get Mr. Kukla located.
Yes.
And so if we could
naturally.
see the apartment.
Oh, yes, well, which apartment would you like to see?
Well, I didn't... Have you more than one?
Oh, yes, I have several. In fact, I'm all alone in this house.
Well,
How many rooms do you have?
43.
well,
But I only rent out 2.
what do you do with the others?
Guppy.
Well,
Guppies in all but one. The other one holds my stamp collection. You see, I'm a philatelist.
oh...
Oh,
Well,
that's all right.
I think, too, whatever's to be is to be, that's all. Would you like to look at the apartment?
Yes, I would very much.
Well, it's a ballroom. It's up on the 6th floor.
Oh,
Well, Mr. Fletcher, that is your name, is it not?
Yes, that's my name, miss.
Mr. Fletcher, I believe that isn't quite what we had in mind.
Well, I'm sure that you and Mrs. Kukla would enjoy this.
I am Miss Allison. This is my friend.
Oh,
Mr.
yes.
Kukla. He wants a bachelor apartment.
Oh, I see.
A studio type.
Oh,
thing.
yes. Well, I'm a bachelor myself, and I certainly can appreciate that. Well, I could take some of my guppies out. Oh, wait. I have a better idea. Now, I tell you, why don't you folks just be seated? Now, just relax here. I have a hobby, another hobby that's very interesting. I think you might enjoy very much. You two just be seated just a moment, and I'll tell you all about it. I have a room downstairs that Mr. Kukla might be very interested in. It's my laboratory. Well, no, it's not exactly my laboratory. It's really my, well, it is in a way, if you look at it one way, and then if you look at it the other way, it is.
Well, that's the way we prefer to look at it, I believe.
Which way?
The other way. I think.
What is it when you look at it the other way?
Well, it's sort of it's sort of a soda fountain.
Oh, that's very nice.
Yes, that's.
I make a hobby. I guess you would call me a frustrated soda jerker.
Oh, is that so?
Yes, indeed. I have all my life wanted to own a soda fountain and serve people, but I just never have gotten up the nerve. But now that you people are here and everything, of course, my guppies don't eat ice cream.
That's remarkable in itself.
Yes, that's very interesting.
No, you see, because if you put the ice cream into the water, it melts. It's a
Oh,
very strange phenomenon.
yes, indeed. I don't believe you'd be happy here, but I...
Now, I just want you to know that I have a whole room full of seal test ice cream.
Oh, seal
Well,
test. We know about
Yes, we know
seal
about
test.
that.
Oh, that's fine. That's then you understand all about seal test ice cream.
Yes,
Outstanding quality ice cream of the nation.
Oh, yes, we
Yes, indeed.
know that
Any
frequently
patriotic
remarked
person
about.
knows that, indeed. America's favorite ice cream. Yes, even, why, I say, well, you know, my father comes from Washington. And, my father says that seal test ice cream is one of the most popular ice creams down in Washington, D.C., which is our nation's capital,
Yes.
as you probably know.
Yes,
Yes, most popular ice cream in America, too. Now, just a moment. I have, let me see. Oh, my, I couldn't move that. No, I have a whole room full of vanilla seal test ice cream.
Well, no, we wouldn't ask you to.
It's in deep freeze there, kind of, you
Yes.
see. I have the room brought down to a nice temperature so that it keeps it just the right consistency for eating.
Yes.
And keeps it that nice, full-bodied and flavor touch, you know?
Yes,
That
yes.
wonderful, fine-grained and texture idea. Get it?
Yes, yes,
Mhm.
indeed.
Well,
I do.
you two just sit here for a minute. I certainly want to try something out. My goodness.
All right.
Oh, say. There. Ha-ha. My, oh, my.
Well, that certainly is a...
That's a fine strawberry sundae just for you there,
Well-
Mrs. Kukla. I know you're going to enjoy it very much.
Well, thank you
Isn't that
so
lovely
much.
with seal test ice cream?
Yes,
Isn't that fine? Look at
indeed.
that. Isn't that rich and nice? And here's
Yes,
one for
indeed.
you, Mr. Allison. Very fine chocolate sundae. Nice chocolate ice cream sundae with a fine seal test vanilla ice cream. You see that?
Oh, it's
Well, I...
very lovely.
Well, now, just a minute while I get the spoons.
Wait till he gets the spoons.
Here you are.
Oh,
Only could find one.
well, that will be plenty for the both of us. You know, Mr. Fletcher, Mr. Kukla and I have a strange hobby, too. We are never as happy as when we're going down the street eating sundaes. Isn't that
That's
true,
right,
Mr.
that's
Kukla?
right. That's absolutely
And
right.
I know you'll pardon us if we sort of indulge ourselves in our hobby.
Oh, yes, you won't mind.
No, not at all. Well, thank you so much, and do drop in again.
Yes,
I'd
we
love
certainly will. May
I'd
I
like-
carry yours, Mr.
Please,
Kukla?
please do, yes. Well, goodbye, Mr. Fletcher.
We'll meet
Oh,
you.
Yes, we do.
Goodbye.
Oh, gracious. Why, one of my little guppies is calling me. Dearie me. They must be hungry. Just a minute, babies. I'm coming.
Fran,
Yeah.
who's the next on the list?
Oh, wasn't that a...
Well, one thing I will say for him, though, that was a mighty good Sunday.
Oh, it was, indeed.
Fine.
But fond as I know you to be of ice cream, I think you wouldn't be very happy there.
I don't think that Mr. Fletcher would be exactly the person I'd
This
like to
looks like a large place. It's operated, let me see.
Is it for sale? Oh, it's for sale,
Yes,
Fran.
for
I don't
s-
think I'd be interested, you think?
Well, I don't know whether you would. Of course, I don't know how much you want to invest in this. And when you look at it one way, as Mr. Fletcher says, you look toward the future, you know. It might be an investment, an income property, something like that, you know. End of the year, you'll have an equity in something rather than just having a bunch of rent receipts now, whichever you prefer to do. Let's look at it anyway.
All right, let's go and look at
It's,
it.
I believe the woman who will show it to us is Miss Witch.
Oh?
Mm-hmm.
A guest house, it says.
Yes, guest house.
But it's for sale.
Yes, it's for
I
sale.
suppose she sort of rents it out.
I
you
believe
see.
so. Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh,
She's
yeah.
been there quite a while.
Yeah.
Well, should we go to the front door or the back door?
Well, we better go to the front door.
All right, well.
You knock.
Yes, well, I'll knock, yes. It was only a short way from here, so I thought we'd go.
Next door.
Yes.
Knock again. Yes! I beg your pardon.
Oh, that's all right.
How do you do?
How do you do?
Were you going out?
No! No, there's drafts in this house. I always wear my hat. Well, what about it? What do you got to sell, my dear?
Uh,
I'm not selling anything.
Is this your little boy?
No.
Don't allow any children.
I'm not a child.
Just a moment, Miss Witch. I'm Miss Allison. This is my friend, Mr. Kukla.
Yes, your
Kukla.
friend, huh?
Mr. Kukla is looking
Mhm.
for an apartment. That is, we originally started to look for an apartment, but the more we thought about it, we thought,
Well, I
why not?
only rent rooms here.
Well, we're interested in the whole house.
You mean you want to buy it?
We understand from the real estate agent that it is for sale. And Kukla, had you noticed those beautiful old carvings? Aren't they lovely?
Which ones?
That woodwork over there, isn't that beautiful?
Full of termites. You wouldn't want to buy this place.
Looks wonderful to me.
I don't like to have to show this, but I do. I don't like to have to show it one single bit.
That
I've got a
old-
fine business here. No reason for any strangers coming in and buying it out from under me. I see no reason, but I'll show it to you if you want.
That old
No,
staircase.
it's all right.
No, I'll show you.
Old staircase is beautiful.
Oh,
that
my-
could
that
be
old
beautiful,
staircase?
Kukla. That'd
My
be-
dear lady, let me tell you something about that. Only last week, one of my guests, music teacher by the name of Madame Ooglepuss,
Yes.
was walking down that stairway. The top step collapsed. She slid all the way down.
All the
It
way?
was just a lucky stroke that she wasn't injured.
She wasn't injured, though.
That and the fact that she's overweight.
Oh,
She was padded.
well, I wouldn't worry about that. That wouldn't happen once in a million
Of
years.
course, I could show you room.
No, I don't believe that I'd be interested in a room.
Wouldn't you care to... you wouldn't
I
care
don't think I...
Well, now, that's a fine thing. Wait a minute. Who left the window open? For gracious sakes, what do you think I'm paying for coal for? To heat the whole outdoors? That's the whole trouble. That's the whole... My dear, let me tell you something. Don't ever rent out a guest house. It's terrible. It's simply frantic. I just put $148 on the storm windows on the front.
Oh.
First time we've been warm here in 7 years. Well, it's a lovely house, that's true, but so much to be done.
I understood they had a fine heating plant here.
Oh, heating plant. My dear, do you think gas grates heat a place? Oh, my. The coal dust that comes in the windows. No, it's terrible. Just terrible.
How are the basement?
Oh, the basement. Good heavens.
We
My
heard-
dear boy, do you swim?
Well,
They did say there was a pool in the basement.
Pool? Well, my dear, let me tell you this. Unless you can man a pump, there's no use in you trying to buy this house. I tell you. And, oh, gracious, termites. It's just awful. The roof leaks. It's an impossible place. No. But I'll show it to you if you'd like to see it.
Well, what do you think?
I think we better go on, Fran. This isn't exactly what
Well, I hope we haven't put you to any trouble.
Well, you have. I'm honest, and I'll tell you what I think. You put me in a lot of trouble. But after all, if I gotta do it, I gotta do it. And I'll show the house if I have to. But I don't like it. Well, nice to have seen you. Stop in again sometime.
Happy personality, isn't she?
Yeah, I wonder if they'll ever sell a house.
I doubt it.
Well, what's the next one on the list?
I only see one more.
Well, let's
Shall we
knock.
go? All right. You knock this time.
Got my mittens on. It's hard for me.
You want me to...
It was someone tapping at the door.
How do you do?
Hello. Come to look at the place, no doubt.
I'm Miss Allison.
How do you
And,
do?
And my friend, Mr. Kukla, here. Now, we are looking for an apartment for Mr. Kukla.
Oh, dear.
Yes, I know. We, it's to say we have
Plaster's off.
Oh, the plaster's off the wall, you say? No, that's the way we're decorating it this year. Oh, no, this is a lovely house. Perfectly lovely. You'd just love to live here, I know.
Yes, but those long strips of paper hanging from the ceiling.
Oh, those. Oh, yes. Well, this is our game room. This is the rumpus room.
Well,
and we always have that, sort of gives the idea of perpetual confetti. You know? Always come into this room with a great smile.
Well, we only wanted to see a little place. We wanted to see maybe a one room with a kitchenette. Maybe a one
Oh,
bedroom.
now you wouldn't just want one room with a kitchenette. No, sirree.
Well, that's what we thought we
No,
wanted.
sirree. I think that you'd like to have a great big... Now, I have a gym... No, thank you. Let's leave. Well, really.
Fran, is there
Well,
anything
I didn't
else?
see anything else on this list from the real estate company, but I did see a little ad in here. It says, for rent, furnished apartment, one room, kitchenette, excellent view, light,
Calm,
sunny.
calm.
All right,
I'll go and take my hat off.
okay.
Phone, phone.
Yeah.
I'll go answer.
Okay. We'll be home here.
Hello?
Hello. I wonder if the apartment that you had listed in the paper is still for rent.
Well, possibly.
Will you say something else?
Hello?
Hello? Hello?
Hello, Fran.
Why, Kukla, this is your apartment.
I'm going to keep it.
Well, I don't...
I'll never find a place like this ever again.
Oh, I don't believe you will either, Kukla.
I won't ever find anybody like you or my neighbors. Not ever.
Well, I don't believe you. I just don't run into things like that. Not once in a million years. Never in a million years could there be another you. I would shed a million tears if ever we were through. Never in a million moons could you ever be surpassed. And Kukla, for a million moons, this love of ours will last. There would be no world for me if ever we were through. Where I go, your name will be right on the tip of my heart. For only once in every lifetime, someone just like you appears. Is there any greater glory, any greater thrill? No, never in a million years.
Okay, kids. Get the best.
Get seal test.
Kukla, Fran and Ollie are brought to you by the divisions of National Dairy Products Corporation, makers of Seal Test products. Always look for the name Seal Test. It's your assurance of purity, quality, and fine, rich flavor in ice cream, milk, and other dairy products.